Folks, we are live. Welcome to Gamers Health. You can see the little doggies behind us.
Hmm.
She's working at her little, her little kibble brain machine. So, Don, good to see
Hello.
you. Let's see. You know what had to happen? Doctor's appointments had to start kicking in again.
Oh yeah.
So, and Luna gets her next vet appointment in like a couple days, right before Shire Con. But it's not the full works. It's just good to see you too, Don. But Rach had her doctor's appointment.
My vet appointment.
Rach had a vet appointment.
The
She
primary vet.
you gotta go to your primary vet. She had her primary uh, regular follow up, and you're looking. Don said you're looking quite svelte, right?
Ah, thank you. I was surprised as anything. Because when I went in there, I was like, oh, I haven't been being as careful. I mean, I've been being careful, but not quite as like I've been allowing um French fries into my pita
And on the
and
side.
on the side. So yeah, I need to stop that. But I still lost weight, so I'm 27.7 down.
It's a beautiful
I was
thing.
so surprised. I was like, yes.
Tina,
So
welcome.
yeah, it's working out, but I need to um I need to tighten it up a bit.
No, and listen, Rome was not. Well, it's the saying. Rome was not built in a day. Rome was not built in a day.
Right, you're gonna be have periods where you might be lax, but um
And now that our puppy is officially, as of last Monday, full vax, it
yes.
means that she can now walk in the park. Now, is she the most disciplined
She's
puppy?
still working
She's
on
working on it.
learning the leash.
She's learned not to do the flying leaps where she
Fucking
what did you
sorry. I dropped some of these
yeah, why don't you use magnets to pick up magnets?
because I can't see them.
Well, that's why you use magnets to
I have
pick up
a clue where
magnets.
the hell they would have landed under.
I don't know either.
Crap.
I'm sure the dog will find out.
She definitely will.
Wives can't take him with you.
No, you can't.
Oh, actually, that's going to be part of this conversation too.
Which one?
Um, that's why he gave you the magnets, Rich. In any case, now that the doggy is walkable, and she initially the first walk on last Monday, she was doing a lot of those like Superman leaps off buildings, but I just she'd run and the end of the leash,
And she'd
and,
be like,
and then like fly, and her legs would come out. Only once did she land on her butt. Usually she kind of came
"Aw."
down. She's learned that, but she's learned to interact with other dogs.
Yeah.
And the better she interacts with other dogs, the better she'll interact with the cats. She has to learn how to treat.
And yeah, I mean, the cats have some stuff to learn
Oh, I'm
too.
not saying they don't,
So.
but I'm just saying when her energy level gets more controlled,
Yeah.
their defensive levels will
Yeah.
lower.
She when we took her on Monday, she was a little nervous around other dogs. And
Yes.
she still is a little bit. Like certain dogs, she'll be like, oh, okay, this is fun. But other dogs, she'll just be very nervous. And like if one of them is too excited to see her, like that makes her nervous. And like today, she like peed herself because she was so nervous about this little white Pomeranian.
The energy level
I was
was
so excited to see her.
well. Then the first dog she met today, the woman's like, "Your dog tried
your
to."
your dog is nipping. I was
I
like,
was like,
nipping?
"My dog."
I was like, really? My dog? I was like, well, she doesn't have any bottom eye teeth, if that's a consolation. She was like, no, it's good because that's usually what my dog does.
So she read the energy and
Yeah.
was like, all right, well, I'll do it first. So it was actually kind of, and they got along,
Yeah, they did get along.
and then, yesterday she met a bigger dog who she wanted to ride. Not
She kept jumping up.
jumping up and not trying to mount in
Mount
that
from
way,
behind like that,
but she
but
wanted to climb up from the side and get up to your grandma, welcome, and get up on the doggy, which I thought was
yeah.
bizarre, but that was the kind of energy that dog. She got another one her age. They were chasing each other around,
Mm-hmm.
so she was really really enjoying herself, and that was good to see. Yes, let's take the magnets away. We have those little fidgets, that whole bag of fidgets
Oh, I don't even know.
in the other room. Remember the.
I remember you showing me. I have no idea where it is.
I know what it is. All right, I'll have it for the next time we do these.
Okay.
So just saying. Um, but yeah, no, it's been interesting. But what's been good about this is that we're getting our walks back in.
Mm-hmm.
And Roger, welcome.
Hey.
So for a while, when before we even lost Donka, she wasn't really walking. So we weren't taking her for walks. And then this one, when she wasn't vaccinated, we tried taking her for walks by carrying her, but she didn't like that.
Right. She was in a sling for a while.
She was she didn't like the doggy stroller. We
Oh, the doggy stroller had to be abandoned in the park.
yeah, we gifted it. Somebody will go home with this
And
wonderful.
we were so worried about it. We came back the following day to see.
We were not worried about
All right, I was.
it. I hope somebody took it.
Hopefully, somebody took the stroller away.
I was like, I'm pretty sure. If not a local at the park, then or a homeless person, so they could push their stuff around.
Yeah, so they could put the cans in
Then
there,
then a park worker took it so they could resell it.
Yeah, good. Okay.
So it went to some kind of use. Get out of there! That's the cat pan in that corner. If you couldn't have guessed.
There's nothing there for you, baby.
Yes, because the cat's been using the pans downstairs. So, in prep for my parents returning, we have this new gate that we installed by the stairs, and that's going to be, hi girl, you want to come up and join us? We wanted to make sure the dog had more room, and even our cat had more room, as opposed to just having this gate that went across the hallway. Well, my cat was very perturbed when I locked her in briefly, and she looked at me and looked at the gate, tried the gate, looked at the little bit of shelving we had next to it, thank God, full of Knights of the Dinner Table and other stuff. And then she realized, oh, I can get through this little gap. She was like a New York City rat. She went through a gap that I did not think any.
Well, she was on the street here for
Yeah,
a while,
true.
so
She's learned. She's
yeah.
Thing is, she can make it out, but she'll never make it back in using that gap, guaranteed, because she'd have to actually climb on the banister, and that wasn't going to happen. So Rach, in her infinite wisdom, was like, "Didn't we have a spare piece of wood that when we were putting this thing together?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's see if it fits." And my golly, it fit, and my Sadie was watching from the bottom of the stairs the whole time I was doing it. She's like, "What is my daddy doing to ruin my fun? What is he doing?" And that's what I was doing to ruin her fun.
Yeah.
But somebody's got to. It's got to be me, I guess. So that was today's little bit of an excursion. As for eating wise today, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm using ricotta in our scrambled eggs. I use a slightly heaping teaspoon of ricotta cheese to one egg, and it really, just to warn though, the egg cooks quicker, but it is such a creamy egg.
Mm-hmm.
But I make it like an omelet. So I'm sure if I made like a scrambled egg, it'd be even fluffier than usual.
So they tell you to put ricotta cheese in order to have the health benefits of protein.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it tastes a lot better than
Luna, what you
egg
doing over
whites.
here? Come
I'll
away from me.
definitely say that. So I make a little omelet with a little shredded cheese, a heaping tablespoon of salsa, organic when we can do it. And my God, it's just awesome. Rach has her turkey bacon, but her turkey bacon gets cooked in regular bacon fat because I'm making myself 2 pieces of regular bacon, and that's been working out well. And Rach can have turkey bacon that tastes more like applewood smoked bacon.
I don't know about that. Is that even applewood bacon?
Yeah.
Oh,
Does it add a little flavor to your turkey bacon?
maybe. It's always good though.
So I listen. I
Yeah, it's always good.
you know what? If you're gonna eat healthy, you better not be afraid to cook. So we don't do 3 meals a day. We generally do two and snacks at night. So like today, our dinner was salad. Actually, it was a
Mexican street corn from the
Lotto,
Littles. Yeah.
Little, however you call it. And usually when you get this pre-bagged stuff, since it's the only that is our total meal. That and I will heat up some chicken.
What do you think is in there?
So I had some roasted chicken strips. I put them in the oven for 15 minutes. So you get a very balanced dinner, but it takes 2 bags of salad and some chicken, and I added a little cheese because cheese makes everything better. Shredded cheese. What can I tell you? So that's because I know like Tom Perrault was talking to we had a chat going on throughout the day, and him and Tammy, his wife, were trying to eat healthier. They're trying to make changes in their diet, one step at a time. I mean, and sometimes you just wake up one day and you realize, hey, we're not doing like frankfurters, and they were turkey frankfurters usually, or low fat franks once a week because we used to get them from a really good truck. But then I started making.
Well, not turkey, but
We had some
those
turkey.
ones at the truck were always beef.
Oh yeah, but and we were making our own hot dogs, and they were good. You haven't done that since summer, before the summer. I still got
No, we haven't been to that van in
no. I haven't.
a
I haven't made.
Oh,
I have,
which is good that we haven't been.
But I still have frozen.
Oh, we'll have to do some. But...
We're gonna have to do some. And by the way, what I would like to do is I would like to make some actually healthy burgers. I know for Rakes that would mean turkey. I'm not big on turkey burgers. I don't mind turkey bacon so much, or turkey sausage, but turkey burgers to me just generally don't have much flavor. But I'll see what I can do. So I'm just kind of like brainstorming out loud. But this will be stuff that will happen after Shire Con. And now that's a bit of an announcement. It's going to be a bit of why we had the show topic for today. And Rich is like, what was the actual title of the show?
Yeah, what did we end up calling it?
I'll tell you in a second. Took the hard quest, not the easy gold. And the graphic said XP for the hard choice.
Aw.
So here's what listen, you've seen us the last couple of weeks with this wonderful puppy. Well, here's the thing. She's a child. She's a toddler. She's a doggy toddler.
Yeah.
And I don't think my parents know what a doggy toddler is going to be like.
No.
And I don't think they're ready for that.
No, they have no idea.
And we actually, talked about it today when we were walking the doggy. And we thought about it.
Well, they've been away for
They've
a
been away
long, for most of the summer.
and they've been away for like the last 4 or 5 weeks. So time that they could have used to bond with the dog, they didn't
Right.
have.
Yeah. So they're not really well bonded, and they don't understand like what
Puppyhood is
goes into like the daily, care
of a puppy. It's different
of a
than
baby dog.
a baby dog. My baby dog, baby dog.
Or like discipline.
Yeah,
Because this breed is very sensitive when it comes to certain types of like discipline. Like you can't yell at them, you can't be harsh, you can't not that any dog should really be treated that way. But yeah, she's still working on potty training, so I'm just afraid that someone's going to try and rub her nose and poop, or like to teach her not to do it. I don't know where that comes from, but I know a lot of people have that idea that they
right.
need to be doing that, meanwhile ruining the dog's personality, because you'll make them fear-based and very anxious, and these guys are prone to anxiety, and so that's also part of my my worry for her. So
So if it was only if we were only
good girl.
gaming, right? If we were only playing in games, I probably would have just said, scrap it, and eat the Airbnb and let Rob just enjoy it with his wife. But I'm running 2 games, and my games are full, so I can't do that with all good conscience. I can't. So I'm going to be going to Shire Con. Rach is going to be staying behind. Last time we did something like this was 2016 when I went to Gary Con.
Yeah, I I'll go shopping.
Yeah. Rach is going to be unleashed. Here. You see, here I thought she's going to be heartbroken. She's going to be like, oh
I'll
no.
go shopping.
I'll go shopping. I'll buy perfumes. He won't judge because he'll never know. Hmm. But here's the thing. I this was something that was on both of our minds for a bit, but we never discussed it and we didn't discuss it because
I think it was just kind of leaking out in the way
Yeah.
that the dog won't have anybody to sleep with.
Yeah, it's like
She'll be heartbroken.
and I think that there's a little bit, the difficult decisions. Human nature isn't to confront; it's to avoid. Okay, in these situations, you don't want to deal with it, and we didn't really want to deal with the idea that what, maybe this is going to be one of those things where we don't go together. Now, will we go to the Poconos probably in the week after? Yeah.
Yeah.
JP, full games, full belly, full heart. Can't ask much more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Joe the lawyer does owe me he owes me a meal, so I'll have to take him up on that. But it's Jefferson's Starship Trooper. Good evening, Princess Rachel and Lord Eric. Somebody changed their login. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because we've seen that greeting before.
Yes.
But no, so that means that now, of course, it's a Shire Con is Friday and Saturday, and normally we probably would have gone up like Friday morning, but I was thinking ahead as I make a face, and I was like, oh, let's get it for Thursday. So now I'll get an extra day. So I'm sure Rachel will be happy not to hear my snoring. Has my snoring gotten better, by the way?
I think so.
I don't know.
Snoring has never really bothered me.
Oh, okay.
Before. My dad always snored, and you could hear him from wherever he was.
Raj is like, if it's still an issue in June, my wife and daughter will gladly dog sit at the hotel during CNY.
I think we're bringing her to CNY.
I think Rachel's already decided that. she's already trying to figure. I think Total Con also allows.
Yeah, and just trying to
doggy.
figure out how am I going to get her into the bar? Because she'll want to sing karaoke on Friday
Yeah,
night.
yeah. No. That ain't gonna happen. And listen, when she goes to the park, she loves everybody.
Yeah, she wins hearts, man.
You know, I was floored at how she just knows which people to go up to. JP, how do you know that you snore? Do you stay awake and listen to yourself? I've had times where my
It's woken you up.
well here. So my prior cat, prior to our orange cat, Sadie, was Ashley. And Ashley, when I was sleeping one night before Rach and I got married, before I even knew Rach, I this I used to sleep on a futon at that time, and she was on the arm of the futon, and I'm sleeping, and then I feel 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I wake up, and there's a cat leaning over, staring me in the face with a concerned look, and I was like, I must have been snoring because I was lying on my back. I was like, I gotta lay on my side.
It could. She could have been like Joni's dog that found her with the sleep apnea.
Oh yeah, you never know. So yeah, that cat was like, like, you don't sound right. Tap tap tap, and was tapped to 3. Oh my god! But making the right decision isn't always the easiest decision. I mean, we went through that when we lost this puppy's predecessor,
Yeah.
Donka. Right, the right decision is not the easy one, right? The easy decision is kind of like, oh, we'll just keep fighting this and put the dog through hellish times. No, that's not the right decision. It's the easy one.
Not to say that the parents are hellish.
No, my parents are great, but they
The
don't.
parents are great, but they don't know about dogs
And
or puppies.
they don't know about puppies. They just understood, like, but and our dachshund, she was just kind of like, just leave me alone. If my mother would
She's like,
complain,
my parents have left me.
my parents have left me. I just want to
I'm
hibernate.
gonna go sulk in the bed.
Yeah. And what she would do, like, my mother would bring her downstairs and have a little gate to hold her in the kitchen, and the dog would find a way to get past the gate and run upstairs, and then wait patiently at the gate. At the gate to.
Do you have a kitty cat, Val?
She must.
Show mommy. Show mommy. Oh yes, you found feathers. I know. But your sister loves her feathers.
Oh yeah, and we don't want you having a.
No, you don't need a bell in your belly.
We don't need a barrel in the belly. No barrel in the belly. So yeah, not always the easiest one.
Well, yeah, she would like just run upstairs like any chance she could, because she was like, "This is where I stay. This is where I sleep." But yeah, it's like they need to get oriented to the space, and they need to get oriented to the people. The people like need to get oriented to.
So we're gonna
the process of what
it's gonna be good, and our next, we're gonna be taking the dog to the Poconos.
Yeah.
So she'll get to that, and
that'll be her first time in the Poconos.
And then
I'm actually gonna love it.
Like I said, the next one will be February, Total Con.
Mm-hmm.
And like, we'll see how well she adjusts to crate time. By then, if we can actually be able to escape to have meals together.
Oh, in the Poconos?
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, you mean? Oh, okay. I mean, we crate her here to go for meals.
Yep. JP, I will get to your friend request after the live. Um, Jefferson Starship Trooper. It's a whole new life for me. So a whole new login.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I'm floating in space after escaping the Nostromo from Alien. God bless you.
Oh.
You know, and you know uh that's a rough time to go through. JP, cats can get a bad rap sometimes, but they care more than most people think. Oh, sorry, like
That's true.
yeah. I mean, our last cat, Ashley. Um, if I went somewhere, if I went away and left her for 2 or 3 days, nobody would see her. She would literally like hibernate and sleep away the day until I'd come home, and then she'd give me a cold shoulder.
Yeah. And this cat does something similar, Sadie.
Yeah. So now again, the prior cat speeches. I got two. My mother got one, but I got two speeches. My first speech from this cat was I was working overtime and I got up at I don't know 3 o'clock in the morning so I could get up and go to work. And I'm sitting on the bowl, and the cat pulls like the door open, pokes her head in, and starts making these weird sounds like. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then she probably went. I went, holy shit! I'm getting a speech from the cat for getting her up too early.
You have.
And then the next,
You have a mustache. A white one with lint.
and then the next speech was the first night I stayed out in the Bronx when I was dating this lovely woman when we were courting. And we had a late night. I think we were hitting bars, and I stayed out. Came home the next morning, and as I open up the door, this head pokes through the railing upstairs on the second floor, and all you hear is. And then my mother was in the downstairs living room. She was up watching TV. She starts laughing her ass off. I go, "What's so funny?" She goes, "She just told you off for not coming home last night. You just got the. I was worried. You didn't call. I didn't know." So yes, they do care. They all have their own personalities.
Yeah.
JS, my cat Bismarck likes to help. Whenever I open a package, by the way, my nose is very ticklish because I shaved and trimmed my mustache. It likes to help whenever I open a package or work on a counter. It is endearing to have her appear and gently knead whatever has arrived.
Aww.
Yes, you know they want to be part of it. They want to feel like they are assisting, that they are helping, right?
Yeah, this one too. Like in the morning when I put on makeup, she'll just pull certain things out of the makeup bag.
I'll help you sort that, Mama.
Do you need this today?
Oh my gosh. You know what? Daddy needs. Yeah, okay, yeah. Clean. Daddy's ear always needs cleaning.
Yes.
That is certainly fine. You can continue with that. She's gotten better. She likes to be held, come over to me when I'm driving. And the first couple of times, she'll be in my lap, and then she'll turn around and go, "Oh my God, I just love you," and want to smother me with kisses right to my glasses. But now she just licks my chin. I think she's understanding. Yeah, but she is a very thorough. Yeah, I know the beard is shorter, so you can't tug on it. That was the whole point.
Oh, Daddy got tired of you tugging at it.
Yeah,
Huh?
Daddy got tired of you tugging at his beard, and I'm sure there are some bits of whisker left that you're trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think you're very thorough. Thank you, young lady. But you know, it's hard. All right.
Yeah, that's kind of what she'll do when he drives.
Okay. Yeah. You can do the other ear now.
Oh, I know.
Much appreciated. It is really awesome. So, You know, surprised she's not trying to groom my hair. Um, but in any case, you know, I almost hate to say it. Oh, don't destroy the chair any more than it
Oh,
already
she
is.
was.
I got another chair coming at some point, and you're not helping. Actually, I gotta check to see when that chair is due.
Mm.
Yeah, I know. I know. You don't. You think you're helping by destroying the chair? You're not. You're not. You're not.
No, no.
God, come on, puppy. Oh, yeah. And I can see bits of my beard trimmings in the dog that she now has rubbed into her. Thank you, thank you. Makes you look very distinguished with those bits of gray.
Do you have no gray in your face?
Yes.
Oh, I know.
She's like, yes, here. Let me give you back the doggy. So, all right, without my arm, makes it easier. But it's almost, it's almost like gaming, right? It's the easy path and the hard path, and usually the hard path has more rewards. I mean, we could have left this dog with my parents. They would have been happy to keep her. They'd been happy to watch
Yeah.
her. She would have been very lonely and very stressed
Yeah.
because, well, first off, the dog is spoiled. Just gonna get just to clear that out, just so you know. But she's spoiled because she's an awesome dog, and we can't help but spoil her. But she's spoiled, and my parents, like my mother, when we had our prior, when our prior,
Carefully.
when our Dotson was still in puppy teething range, I think in her first year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left like my work bag in the downstairs hallway, so my mother figured, I'll whatever, I'm gonna just toss it in the bedroom on the bed. And I came home and my bag was destroyed and everything in it because the dog teethed her way through it and then
Yep.
decided to sort. And I was like, well, what do you think? And she goes, well, cats don't do that. I was like,
I didn't know she was so destructive.
yeah, she's not destructive. They're not destructive. They are teething, and that's the thing, right? So again, I don't think that they would have been ready to. We didn't know we were going to have this girl when I
When we made the reservation.
reservations,
Mhm.
and what was it 2021 we had to cancel Shire Con at the last moment because
Car troubles.
our car was the exhaust fumes were backing into it. So I was like, ooh. So of course it was the perfect time to trade it in. I didn't happen to mention that little extra feature when
I'm
I
sure they
traded
found whatever they needed.
I'm sure they did. Well, it won't pass the inspection as you and I was like, it would have been fine if I was driving like I don't know 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but
Mm.
a 4 hour haul in our car, I was like, we can't. When you think that somebody's chasing you with a lawnmower when you're driving, and you
Mm-mm.
realize, oh wait,
That's us.
that's us. That ain't good. All right, but your grandma, good night. Be good. JP, my cat Pumpkin, he
Oh.
throws a tantrum when I close the bathroom door. Oh, by the way, our girl Sadie does that too,
Mm.
especially with me. If I
Yeah, she doesn't like a closed door.
no, so she in the end she should like the new setup, which has more space,
Hmm.
and she'll be able to visit with the doggy whenever she wants to. By the way, we have a low gate that does not keep this dog in at all. To the
Yeah, are we
bedroom.
gonna put the gate from the other room
We may have to.
up in
Yeah,
there
yeah.
before they come back?
All right, we may have to. JS, I got my copy of Gangbusters this week. After $35
Oh.
in shipping for a $40 book, I received an email requiring payment of $47 worth of tariff.
Oh my.
This is why I used to beg Kickstarter project for a PDF. Yeah, the tariffs are throwing one hell of a monkey wrench in people. Um, that is, I don't know what the solution is right now. I know for some companies it's print on demand if they can get a facility that will print drive through. I believe has print on demand facilities in Europe. I'm pretty sure Amazon does. Amazon might even have it up in Canada. The only problem is when you're doing print on demand, you're not getting the same quality. Roger, I can't wait to get mine. Yeah, I mean it looks. We played it at North Texas last year.
Yeah, we did.
Or was it the year before? Or was it both years?
No, we didn't play last year.
The year before.
It was the year before.
We played Ghostbusters this year.
Yes.
All right, we played Gangbusters
Yeah,
the
we
year
played
before.
Gangbusters with Jason and Glenn as the facilitator.
The GM. Oops. But because the social worker, so I'd be like, yeah, with the Glenn is the patrol supervisor. Yeah, no.
Different.
Yeah, no. Don says sadly tariffs are not avoidable. That's it. It's at some point I suspect there's going to be a reckoning and a balance, but God only knows when the hell that will be.
Mm.
But I'm glad that you got it. I'm glad that it arrived safely. If it wasn't held for hostage prior, which apparently it was. What are you doing? I didn't even have to turn around. She doesn't realize I can see in the camera exactly that she was trying to get up on the table.
There's nothing there, sweetie. I'll get you water when I come back, when we're done. Okay?
So what Don is basically saying that he's not one of those shiesty Chinese shippers that will label something gift as they ship it. I've received things from, and you don't realize you're ordering it from China sometimes when you're ordering and you go, "Wow, it came from China? That was pretty quick shipping." Well,
and what, they don't tariff gifts?
There are exceptions,
but
that was even before.
Maybe not anymore.
Yeah, God himself only knows. Listen.
That's a good girl.
It was about a decade ago. I used to actually, like, when I was doing OSR Christmas, I used to ship anywhere in the world. If somebody, and people were sending me stuff to then reship, and shipping wasn't that bad.
Oh wow, I remember that, having to make that road trip.
Yep, and then, but it wasn't that expensive to do. It was a pain in the ass, but it wasn't that expensive.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, shipping went through the effing roof within the U.S. And if you went outside the U.S., you were done. Done. The only thing that you can ship at a I guess non-exorbitant price would be if you can use the international mail stamps and maybe a 4-page zine. I don't even know if you could fit that in there. But yes.
No, she's chewing my zipper.
Oh, your zipper's metal, so she's not going to get very far. Luna, don't make me use the voice of God.
Zipper alone.
Hold on. Oh, she's looking at me now. She's like, Daddy's going to say something. I'm not doing anything. There you go. See?
I didn't do it.
She understands. JP, I sent a gift to a friend in Canada. They had to pay $30 to customs. For crying out loud, nothing is sacred. Yeah, I mean, and honestly, this has been going on with other countries for a while. And of course, you have the value-added tax that comes in the UK and stuff. So, JS, I'm writing a Gangbuster module. In my alternate world, Dr. Freud and Dr. Jung both escaped Austria in the 1930s. The gangsters will have a series of dreams that can get interpreted by either doctor.
Oh, I love it.
Yes, of course. The social worker's like, yes. Right up my alley. So that actually sounds pretty good. I don't know how we got diverted into shipping is evil uh, part of the conversation, but that's okay. But oh, or they can get their dreams interpreted by Dr. Tesla's dream machine. You're scaring me, JS. You're really scaring me. John just said, just make sure you include the Wizard Tower Games license in that if you are selling it. Sounds great. And that's as a side note, right? Isn't that what the OSR is about? It's a tuna. Exactly.
Were you up on the table?
Yeah, she was like, oh, not me. She's wondering, how does Daddy know what I was doing? He never turned around.
Yeah.
There's
nothing there anyway.
Yeah, but the OSR is about creating, right? The OSR is nothing if people aren't creating within it, and which means that I probably got to get back to creating, if nothing else. And I've got some ideas for that, which will be good for my mental health, right, and be beneficial to those that are members of this channel. So that's what I'm trying to make the two of those things work together with some synergy.
Nice.
Yeah, I know I'm using big words. Don't get spoiled, Rach. I try not to use them too often. I don't want to spoil people with my large vocabulary. Oh, and by the way, I want to thank Zach for sponsoring the live streams. He is like super patron.
Yes.
He's been a big supporter of this channel, the blog, and what we've been doing for the better part of a decade, and it's really really been awesome. I can't thank him enough. JS, I certainly will include the WTG license, but this will just be inflicted on my church game groups. God bless. JP, well, Freud will tell them it's all based on their relationship with their mother, and Jung will say that it's an artifact from their suppressed ID. And there you go, folks. That's why I did not take psychology in college.
What?
I didn't want to. I was like, I don't want to know. I just don't want to know. Give me. I took philosophy because I figured with philosophy.
I took that too, but
I took philosophy and political science. I had to take 2 out of 3, just for my your well-roundedness. And I was like, political science. Yeah. Not that I'm a political guy, but I like to understand how our government works and why.
Yeah, I don't think I took that. I just took the histories.
Oh,
thank you.
I'm not offering to my wife. I'm a bad boy. So, as a side note, since I think we've covered a lot, because we kind of moved to the main topic earlier because we didn't have that much going on this week.
Yeah,
which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong.
It is.
But as a side note, I've been taking a course on AI, and it's a tool, right? And if you're using it as an assistant, I think it's awesome. If you use it as a replacement, I think that's where it's going to fail, because it's only as good as the person that's putting it in.
Right. I guess how you use it is as unique to you.
Yeah.
How we had a friend who was doing AI art, and because she dives deep into rabbit holes. She will come up with very meticulously detailed description of what she wants something to look like.
Right.
Until she gets it. Yeah.
Those are the prompts. Now,
and people always wonder. They always wonder, how did you do that? What you have to give me what you said into the.
But the thing is,
engine or whatever.
Right. Well, into the chat. But here's the thing.
I mean, I haven't used it ever.
No, I
so
know, but I can
know.
give. I can put the same. I can get a set of prompts, and it's going to give me whatever. I mean, I use it for thumbnails on some of these YouTube videos.
And it's sort of like our Canadian DM. He Tim?
Our Canadian DM, Greg.
Greg Gillespie.
I'm not gonna tell him he's AI, but okay.
No. Like if you
Oh,
put like very nondescript
yes,
things in, or like you are very vague in what you ask him,
right,
then you get back very vague answers.
right. You don't
Yeah.
get back what you
don't get what you're looking for.
What I have found that's very interesting with AI is if you give it, you can give it all those descriptors that she wants, right?
Mhm.
Give it very great prompts, and then she runs the same prompts a second time. She's going to get different results. You're not going to get the same results because there's chaos built into that, essentially. So I think that's
so. I guess that's why each piece is unique, and I guess it is art. At the end of the day,
I guess it, I'm not saying it isn't art, but the question is it copyrightable? And we haven't. There was a big.
I don't know about that.
There was a big lawsuit for billions of dollars in potential awards. That it was not because it would have been a different result if the company that was filling up its AI with all these books as for knowledge purposes had actually bought the books.
I'm just saying because you're saying that about how the results could come different.
They can become
every
different.
Time
they can.
You put
same prompts.
But yeah, like and yeah, that makes me feel like, oh wow, that's even more special that you
got whatever you got. But
yeah, that makes it even more unique.
It makes it unique, but at the same time, it's drawing upon the works of others. It's not. It's self-creating. So it's. But again, I find it's very useful if I can give it basic pieces of an outline. Then it can put that outline into an optimized version. Because I don't, folks, you've seen me do live streams, you've seen me do videos. I don't do scripts. But I'm learning the value of an outline to keep me on point.
Yes.
And it's oh yes, God. And it's great at doing those outlines, but if you don't know your subject matter, it's not as good as you think it is. Because I was doing the video on the beginnings of the OSR, and I was asking it to help me with the outline as I was plugging stuff in. And it gives me
it basically does your research for you.
It can
to get citations and stuff that maybe you wouldn't.
But it does. But so it gives me this time. It's kind of like Osric. We got Labyrinth Lord. We got Swords and Wizardry. And I was like, you forgot Basic Fantasy RPG. Oh, good catch. Well, no, because I know my own history of the hobby that I enjoy and I am a part of. And I had, when I was doing my outline, I had thought of it but hadn't put it in, but it should have caught that on its own, and it didn't. So that's just something that you should be aware of. If you're using AI, you are essentially the fact checker, right? You are the editor. You want to make sure that whatever it is it's kicking out, you just don't go, oh, okay, well, that's good. Let me throw it out there because it may not be good. It is good, though, for doing certain research, but I learned, but as an aside, I'm working on a video on the Gygax Memorial Fund, and it goes, oh, I can check these databases. Do you like me to? I'm like, sure. Oh, I couldn't find anything. So I went, all right, let me copy and it tells you what databases it went to. Government databases of what state. And I pulled up the one and I went into it and I entered Gygax. And I was like, Oh no, it's registered. I found it. And then I pointed out, I oh yeah, I missed that. So you got to know what you're doing. AI is not a replacement. It is an assist. It's an assistant. It's like your executive assistant. You know, but if you think it's going to be your ghostwriter, the ghostwriter is going to ghost you, and you're going to get caught with your pants down if you just let it do it
Mm.
without input. And that being said, I've learned that you can train AI on your writing style, which is interesting. So it can, I guess, rewrite your works and to sound more like you.
Mm.
I don't know, but I figure I need to know the stuff so it doesn't leave me behind. Luna. Now she comes out and she's like, how does he know? He never even turned around. How did he know? Does my daddy have eyes in the back of his head?
He does, so you better be careful. You better always be on your best behavior. Yeah.
Yeah, girl. So just you know. Now it would have been easier for me to not even check out AI, but again, if I learn what I can get from it, I can use it to make certain monotonous tasks easier. I mean, Rob Conley always talks about AI as the ultimate random table generator. Because you give it, you tell it like, "Hey, give me whatever," it'll find some random thing for you. That's great. It's great for inspiration.
Mm.
I like to use it for, hey, give me here's my title for my video. Give me 10 other versions of this title that might work, because then I have
Oh, because it
options.
knows too what it works in YouTube.
Yes, so that is a good way to use it but as I say, give me a title for what? Oh yeah, no, you gotta meet it at least halfway, if not further.
Yeah.
Um, JP, I remember Osric Games listed in event catalogs ages before the current OSR offerings. Must have been around 2006, 2008. Osric, I believe, released, and I did the video, 2006. Basic Fantasy RPG started in 2006, didn't officially release until 2007. Tina, Luna was just sitting on her blanket.
Yeah.
Yep. She likes to sit at Rachel's
She
feet.
loves that blanket.
It's a very.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, young lady. Luna, get out of that corner. And she is
Girl.
responsive. I gotta say,
Yeah.
when Daddy tells her, cut the shit. Yeah, I know. Innocence.
Except for when she's really bitey.
Yeah, innocence in a little girl. It's like, I wasn't checking out the cat's litter pan.
No, I didn't steal poop.
Which, by the way, well, there's no poop to steal because
No, I know.
our girl's been leaving it all downstairs. And yeah, I think that our girl does that on purpose. She's like, my parents' cats are away. I'm gonna fill their pans up with shit, so when they come home, all they will know is that I was here. Sadie was here. And that's my shit. We're gonna have to clean it up before the parents come home.
Yeah.
Just saying. Just throwing it out there. But so folks, next weekend I will be at Shire Con. Gamers Health. I will.
You have the other cast. Too.
I'm penciling it. I'm going to pencil Gamers Health in for Sunday at 9 p.m. because I'm going to be doing inappropriate characters. I believe it's 7. I got to find out what time inappropriate characters is before I tell
thought
you.
It was at 8 last time.
Yeah, they've been screwing me around with the time, so I don't know. We'll figure this out. Okay, because it's very important for us to do these chats with you all. And I'm sure I'll have a lot to talk about from Shire Con. Groups use... Glenn, welcome! Old man Haustrom. Groups use AI to decide pizza toppings. Jefferson Starship, my African forestry master's student, just submitted an assignment. on evaluating AI and online sources. He lost 3 marks for underlining the web address, violating Michigan standards. Poor guy.
Hmm.
You're all trouble. All you teachers are trouble. Sorry, not sorry. And listen, I got to be a bit of an instructor, but it was only part time within the job, and yeah, yeah. Those that do it for full time, it's they called cops control freaks. I don't know about that. Just joke. So folks, again, I'll let you all know what's going on for this weekend. I know the next regularly scheduled live stream will be Wednesday. I may do an AMA Monday night. Glenn and I may do a daytime live this week at some point before I go to the con. We shall see how my
Oh,
schedule
and
works.
Thursday night. What about Thursday night with Dawn?
I'm going to be at the con. So I'm saying the last
Oh.
regular scheduled one's going to be Wednesday. I will, however, try to do some little impromptu interviews with the iPad. So we'll see how that works. Other than that, thank you all. God bless. Be safe, be well. God bless you all.
Take great care, and thanks for
Yes.
joining us.
Roll those dice, roll them well. If you're going to be at Shire Con, find me next weekend.
Enjoy.